Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel 1995 The Roar. I'm your host El Grande Gato, also known as the Big Cat, and this is 95 The Roar, restoring the roar to the Carolinas. Well, I guess not today, right? Y'all, is it time to panic? Is it time to panic, man? We want to recap Sunday's game against the Jacksonville Jaguars here, and I kind of want to just take it slow. I will open up the panel later on, so if anybody wants to come up and kind of chime in, all I ask is that you keep it to a mild, uh, you know, explicit version of yourself. You know what I mean? If you're gonna curse and stuff, just kind of keep it mild, right? But outside of that, yeah, I will open up the panel in just a second. But let me kind of just massage this thing to where I explain to how most of Carolina Panthers fans are feeling today. We're disgusted. You should be disgusted. Who's to blame? Why did it happen? There's a lot of blame to go around in the Carolinas. Lot to blame to go around in the Carolinas. Before we actually dive into the game, I think you should aim or direct your blame at David Tepper. You know, in life, sometimes the hardest thing to do is letting go. Sometimes when you know things aren't right in a relationship, even on a job, even if you're a business owner, you just gotta cut bait and let things go, right? Bryce Young isn't good. I started this season off by telling you guys to lower your expectations. I still think this team is a sub 6-win team now. But there's no excuse for the product that we put on the field Sunday. This team looks like a team that's only played a series in preseason. This team looks like a team that had a snap against the Texans and was disastrous in the first series in preseason. But I'm putting my blame on David Tepper because he had the power to change this. I think for whatever reason, I don't know if it's sentimental, I don't know if it's egotistic, I don't know what the reason is. He refuses to say Bryce isn't our guy, right? And for whatever reason, he continues to give him chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. If I told you that Bryce Young was sacked one time Sunday, if I told you Bryce Young had two number one first round receivers, would you believe that we only put up 10 points? You wouldn't say that. You said, man, Bryce only got sacked one time and he got two number one receivers and was able to get two first round receivers and T. Leggett and T Mac. They only put up 10 points? What if I told you that not only did the Carolina Panthers get a halftime break, they also had a 1 hour weather delay? Wow. 85-degree weather, you get a halftime plus a 1 hour break? You would think that would be amnesty from the God himself. No, no. David Tepper should have let Bryce Young go a long time ago. And unfortunately, man, we're paying for it as a fan. You guys don't deserve this. It's like it's like the sequel always sucks, okay? It's like watching Back to the Future, right? That's the one time only where you get a good sequel. One of the few times, right? At some point you gotta say, hey man, maybe it's you. It's not me. It's you. It's you, Bryce. Still seeing balls dying midair. Still seeing bad decision making. I'm still seeing the things that we're seeing year one out of Bryce Young. And we seen this last year where he got off to the same exact kind of start. And I mean, I'm lost for words. I'm puzzled as to for David Tepper, who is a hedge fund owner, a guy who made his living off of taking bad stock and pretty much hedging it to get better and reselling it at a higher value. I don't understand why he's holding on to Bryce like this. Bryce is bad stock, but he ain't getting better no matter what you put around him. Okay. Now, obviously, it's more than just Bryce Young, so I don't want to turn him. I don't want to turn this into a Bryce Young bashing session. But as the head, you got to catch the blame just as much as you got to catch the praise. We're going on 7 long years of a playoff drought, and we're starting year number 8 off to a disastrous start. And guys, this is so tiring. I mean, it's hard to be a fan of this product. It's hard to be a fan of this product. I love to eat, but if I go to my favorite restaurant for 7 long years and they continue to mess up my order, I'm probably gonna stop becoming a fan of that restaurant. I'm probably gonna stop becoming a fan of that restaurant. I can't wrap my brain as to who saw this as a valuable solution. And there's nothing wrong with making mistakes, okay, ladies and gentlemen? There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. I'm 37 years old. I don't make a lot of mistakes. Probably got a few more to make. But here's the thing, David. When you realize you made a mistake, you stop in your tracks and you start to reverse the process of the mistake you made. Now, it's not going to be an overnight situation, but you acknowledge that. Pride is the greatest teacher. Pride will humble you, man. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. And at this point, I don't know if we can fix it. Not even next year. I don't know. The longer and longer you go, as Bryce Young as your signal caller, the further and further you push this thing back, as far as the rebuilding this team to glory or whatever you want to call it. I'm bewildered. I'm speechless, y'all. I knew this team would be bad. I said that. If you pay attention to my lies, I knew this team would be a work in progress. I knew this team would not necessarily be a winning product this year. I said that. I told you to lower your expectations on many live streams if you follow me. But to come out and package I at least thought we would be competitive. That's my point. I thought we would be competitive. Is that too much as a Panthers fan to ask? Listen, I'm not asking for no ring. No, that's too much. That's too much. I'm not asking for no ring. Hell, I'm not even asking to win the division. I'm just asking for some competitive ball game to go with my fried chicken on Sunday. My mashed potato and collard greens. Can't even get that, huh? I can't even get that, huh? We're gonna get into the game here. Just let me vent, let me talk. I'm gonna do my thing, and then we're gonna talk about it. Then we're gonna open the lines, and I'm frustrated, y'all. It's easy, as a content creator of this fan, like I said, I try not to keep myself in a negative loop. So that's why I go days without posting and stuff because I could come on here and just trash the team all day long, but that physically drains me energy. My energy gets drained. I can't do that. I'm not who I once was. You know what I mean? So even as a content creator, I suffer because of this, man. There was little to salvage about Sunday's game. And ladies and gentlemen, you can act like it's not a problem. You can act like it's one game and I'm overhyping things. Ma'am, sir, we're in a state of panic. I talked to Mr. President Trump himself. He's already called Carolina a state of emergency after week 1. Yeah. I talked to the press himself. He said we're in a state of emergency. hmm You better believe it. You better believe it. Even the acquisitions that we made in the offseason, I mean, non-effective at all. At all. At all. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jaguars aren't a good team. The Jaguars weren't they're not a good team. We let a guy like Travis Etienne, who's literally coming off a horrible season, have over 140 some yards. How you do that? And what happened to the What happened to these? What happened to these? We got in the Trayshawn Ward and niggas already getting concussions and boy, godly man, godly man. I can't do nothing but laugh, man. It's sickening, man. And I'm like, shout out to Elan. I talked to Panther Theory the other day. At this point, I'm just blow it up. Blow it the heck up, man. Blow it the heck up, and let's move on and get what we can get and start rebuilding this team. Because at this point in time, dog, nobody on this team is worth salvaging. Hell, take J.C. Horn, take Derrick Brown, take whoever you can get, and let's start rebuilding this team. Let's start rebuilding this team. That is a pathetic showing. We're lesser than the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns got 4 quarterbacks that are mediocre, and they still put up a competitive showing against a superior team in the Cincinnati Bengals. We play down to our competition. I'm sick of this, man. As a fan, it's like you're just crushing my soul, man, dog. It's a soul crusher, dog. You know what I mean? I want a reason to believe that we can be competitive, dog. Not winning. I don't even want to believe that we can win. I don't want to be competitive, dog. I'm lost. You know, Jesus. I mean, I don't know. I mean, my frustration was, I mean, this is the management, the front office, and a lot of you guys are pointing down at Dave Canales, and I feel for Canales. I don't think he's the best coach in the world. Still think he's young, but he's salvageable. If you ask me who's more salvageable, Bryce or head coach Canales, I would say Canales. A lot of people say, well, he's a quarterback guru and all this stuff. I ain't calling him the quarterback guru, and I ain't seen nobody else call him the quarterback guru with substantial credentials. I mean, to me, you're asking him to be a magician. Yeah. Yeah, what the Panthers are doing to Dave Canales is asking him to be a magician. You're asking David to turn water into wine. And I only see one person do that. He's not around right now. So let's knock off this play calling crap, right? Let's knock off Dave Canales crap, right? Although Dave Canales, I'm going to get on him too. We're going to take care of him here in just a minute, but you know what I mean? Let's not act like he's the problem per se. You know what I mean? You give Davy Boy a suitable quarterback and he's still doing this, then we can have this conversation again. But I'm willing to give him a little more leniency, at least on my end. I can't speak for nobody else. Let's talk about Sunday's game, man. I'm frustrated, y'all. And it's affected me mentally. It's one of the reasons why I stepped away from YouTube. I'm serious. I'm serious. Serious, man. It's hard to get on here, and try to inspire you when in the back of my head I know that ain't gonna change. Go change, man. Let's get into it, man. Carolina Panthers started the season off in Jacksonville, man. And I gotta tell you, things didn't look so bad. If you join me on my live stream Sunday, first of all, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. Okay, let's see, can we get 50 subs on this live stream? Okay, let's do that. Set that goal. We started off, and it wasn't so bad, man. The Panthers came out offensively, and they were conservative. But you know what I say? I don't need you to be no hero, baby. I just need you to be efficient. And for the most part, to kick this thing off, these boys looked efficient. You know what I mean? These boys looked efficient. They came out here, they ran the ball. Bryce threw for like 2 yards. Unfortunately, that's what we're happy about. But we were able to sustain the drive for a little bit, right? They played to Bryce's strength, and that's what good coaches do. Good coaches take your player's strength and they enhance it right? I don't want Bryce dropping back. If Canales would have came out here and threw the ball 30 plus times, right? That's what I would have been like, yo, man, what are you doing? That's not so when y'all cry about Canales, let's look at the wins here. He played to Bryce's strength. Stayed true to running the ball the first series. Didn't really result in much. I mean, we got a field goal out the deal, but hey, at the end of the day, they played to Bryce's strength. Salute to Canales for that. Defensively, the tight end, what is his name? Brent Strange. He did something strange for a piece of change, and he got busy on us. Linebacking core, null and void. Null and void that first series. Where's the DJ Wanhams and the Trevian Wallace and the Percy Manley and I know Nick Corn was hurt, but the Rosenboom. Where were these guys at? We got carved up by Brent Strange. Hold on. You mean to tell me we got carved up by Travis Kelsey? No, not Travis Kelsey. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me we got carved up by uh, 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 tight end from the Niners? No, we didn't get carved up by him. You mean we got carved up by Sam Laporta? No. We got carved up by Brent Strange. You wonder why I don't go live? You wonder why, because I'm frustrated. Because I really be wanting to curse and act a fool, man. But I know that's not very wholesome content. Anywho, nonetheless, after that first series of being carved up, there was some good things. We were able to get them to play behind the sticks. Yeah, yeah. The Panthers defense, or maybe the Jacksonville Jaguars' lack of awareness and attentiveness got them to play behind the sticks. Multiple first down and 20s. Multiple first down and 20s. But unfortunately, the Carolina Panthers could not capitalize. One first down and 20, turn around, pick up a first down. Second first down and 20, could not get off the field on third down. The same issues we had last year. The Carolina Panthers, offense and defense last year were one of the worst teams in keeping the offense on the field on third down and getting off the field on third down. And Sunday against the Jaguars, both of those things showed their ugly heads. Both of those things showed their ugly head. Okay, 3-3 start. Not bad. Not bad. And then second time Bryce comes around here, and what happens? All right, Bryce, let's capitalize on what we did. Let's capitalize on the consistency of just running the ball, being efficient. Let's go back to that first drive. I'm sorry. That first drive here, we do a wheel route to Hunter Renfrow. Natural, beautiful rub route. Is able to runs a natural rub through his progression. Hunter Renfrow on a wheel route right out the sideline. Right up the sideline. If Bryce Young puts the ball or leaves Hunter Renfrow, touchdown. That's a touchdown. But the ball dies. He underthrows it. And this is what I be saying. Like when y'all be crying about Dave Canales, go back and watch the film, dog. Go back and watch the film, dogs. Go back and watch the film, dog. This is beautiful play calling. Run a wheel route. A wheel route, literally. One nigga go up on the shoot, a nigga go this way. When you do that, nigga got a natural progression. There's a rub right here, so that cornerback rubs off. The ball was so poorly underthrown that even though the cornerback was bumped off the route, he was 5 yards. The dude was 5 yards behind the pass. He was 5 yards behind the pass and was able to catch up to Hunter Renfro and knock it down. What would have been a would-be touchdown, dog? That's Dave Canales. That's Dave. Somebody tell me I'm tripping. That's Dave Canales. I guess so. Anyway, let's move on, bro. I'm starting to stress myself out here. Let's go look at the second series here on offense. We have some progression here. We're moving. I still feel good about us, even though we missed that wide open pass. And what do? We do only thing that Carolina can do. They mess it up. Bryce Young tries to fit a ball into a tight end, in which would be eventually intercepted. I looked at the film. I'm trying to figure out what was he looking at. The guy was covered from high to low. Just a bad throw. And eventually that leads to a touchdown to put us down 10-3. I just, I don't know what to say anymore about Bryce. Okay. The guy's a nice guy. I honestly genuinely think he's a nice guy, good, wholesome kid. Talent wise, I mean, I think the experiment's over. The jig is up, man. You know what I mean? You can't put your defense in a position to where now they're playing with short field. It's already 85,000 degrees outside. Me personally, I believe he's sucking the energy out of that locker room. Now, there's two ways you can suck the energy out of a locker room. You could just be an outright tyrant, you know what I mean? Me kind of guy, selfish kind of guy, thuggy. That's one way you suck the life out of a locker room. And then there's another way is when you're going on the field and you're just playing like crap. Nobody wants to sit next to you in the cafeteria. You know what I mean? Because when you play like crap, what you do is you put the spotlight on other people, right? When you're going out there and you're forcing the defense to play with a short field, and they're giving up touchdown. Now you put the microscope up on me. So I don't want you putting the microscope on me when it's clearly your fault. This team got carved up, man. This team looked pathetic. On the defensive side of the ball, Travis Etienne rushed for 16 carries, 143 yards. Travis Etienne was a guy who was in the slump last year, man. Probably one of the worst running backs in the league last year. He hasn't been good since the past 2 years. He hasn't been good. Well, whenever in the slump, play Carolina, you come out of there, huh? Big yards given up on the ground. Where's Trayshawn Wharton at? Where's Bobby Brown? Where's Ashawn Robinson? Where's Derek Brown? Where's our perennial Pro Bowler? Where's our perennial Pro Bowler at? Where's our perennial Pro Bowler? Can anybody tell me how many sacks we had yesterday? Sunday? And anybody know how many sacks we had Sunday? Does anybody know how many sacks we had Sunday? Oh, that's right. None. None. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Blow it up, baby. Blow it up, dolls. We got to blow this thing up, dog. We got to blow this thing up. You got Country Bumpkin and Xavier Legette. You got Country Bumpkin and Xavier Legette out here. He's been everywhere this offseason, hasn't he? Huh? He's been everywhere offseason. He's been at the Kentucky Derby, huh? He's been doing food challenges with Guy Fieri. Yeah. Sleeping with rappers. Gorilla. Shout out to Xavier Legette. Look at you, big man. You big man, huh? Yeah, sleeping with rappers now. Glorilla, Kentucky, look at you. You the star. You even got your own coon sandwich. Wow, look at Xavier Legate. Boy got his own coon sandwich. Huh? How many yards you have with that coon sandwich? Did you get any size with that? You get any 100-yard size with that coon sandwich? Legit? How about 10 yards, huh? Ha! Wow! Wow, I told you Legat's gonna be a tight end. He's gonna be a tight end before it's all done. I said this on my other channel. The nigga's gonna be a tight end before it's all done said with him. Big old beat out country boy like that. They'll beef him out some more and put him down there in tight end. Boy don't know how to keep his feet in the bounds. They threw a route where he had to do a toe tap. Big beefed out man, just beefed out. it hurt so bad. It hurt so bad, man. Being a Panther fan sucks, man. It sucks, dog. It sucks. I don't even. I can't even. I can't even. I gotta laugh at it, dog. It sucks. It sucks. And the root of it is the quarterback play, man. I would like to believe if Andy Dalton was in there, we at least probably hang in there probably a little bit longer. Maybe he's interested in the fourth quarter. Maybe this thing was a little closer if a quarterback hangs in there like a Dalton to the fourth quarter. Maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's not a blowout. Maybe that's the problem, huh? Even running the ball, Chuba did pretty well. I mean, 16 carries, 57 yards. He did catch a receiving touchdown. I don't understand why Rico Dowdle only had 12. I mean, three carries. Imagine acquiring 1,000-yard running back and only running him 3 times. Why? Why? I said at the beginning of the season, I said if we're going to win games, we're going to have to run this ball at least 20 to 22 times per Rico Dotto and Chuba Hubert. We're going to have to split it like that, right? But at the end of the day, that sounds hot, but you also got to have a quarterback that threatens to throw the ball down the field. And we don't have that. McMillan has 68 yards receiving. The next receiver, not running back, the next receiver. I can't make it. The next receiver had 27 yards. The tight end, Jatavion Sanders. Talk to me, chat. Man, I'm defeated. I'm y'all. It's hard. It's hard as a content creator. It's hard as a fan. I'm defeated, dog. I've seen this already. I know how this movie ends. I know how this movie ends. And it ain't good. And don't talk to me about Arizona. Don't talk to me about rebounding against Arizona. Don't talk to me about rebounding against Arizona. There is no rebounding against Arizona. There is no rebounding. Let me tell you how this movie is going to end tomorrow next week. Okay. Chuba's going to do his thing. Chuba's going to run for about 100 yards, 70, 80 yards. Connor's going to come out. We're going to go to the desert. Connor's going to run for about 150. And the same way we got carved up by Brent Strange, the tight end Trey McBride's going to have a 100-yard game. And another loss. And some more picks being thrown by, I mean, you got to save Bryce from himself. And I blame that coach, man. I blame the coach for not making a demo. You got to look. I like Dave Canales, and I don't blame him for Bryce, but I blame him for not making an example out of Bryce. Bryce was over there slamming his tablet, and I don't know about you, but I seen him mouth a bad word to coach. You see that? He mouthed a bad word to coach. I heard him say, "You didn't see that?" I said, "Oh my God, is that not a little Brycey Poo? Is that little Brycey Poo with that big bad mouth of his?" Yeah, slamming the tablet. Then I heard him say, "I seen his lips do that." I said, Look a little bad Bryce. Is that Canales? You got to take control of this team. Niggas ain't gonna respect you unless you take. You got to sit Bryce down. Say, no, that's it. Sit, dog. You ain't finna embarrass me. A lot of you guys are crying for Hendon Hooker, and all that stuff like that. Hendon Hooker ain't gonna do no better, okay? Dude has arm talent, okay? So we seen him at Tech, and we also seen him at Tennessee. He has arm talent, but you know what I mean? He still has to grasp hold of this playbook and all that. So putting Hendon Hooker out there would do no better. You'll be better off with Andy Dalton, okay? So maybe Hendon Hooker, maybe when we're down the last 5 games of the season, you throw him out there, see what he got. But so let's knock it off with the Hendon Hooker mess, okay? Andy Dalton probably will be our next viable solution. But Dave Canales has been a doormat. And like I said, all arrows lead to Tepper because Tepper catered to Bryce. Let's go back to the origins of how Bryce got here. Bryce got here because during the Super Bowl, during the year of Bryce's draft, David Tepper went to the Super Bowl game, and he had guess who in the suite? He had Bryce Young up in the suite, and he glazed them from tip to top, from base to top. Oh yeah, we're gonna bring you here. Yeah. Then he turned around and said, we're gonna bring in a former Carolina Panther player and make him a head coach, a former Super Bowl winning coach, whether he was a assistant coordinator, whether he was a whatever he's a Super Bowl winning coach. And Frank Wright, you bring in Frank Wright, a guy who has been known to have prestige. Frank Wright had prestige in the NFL. I want you guys to know that. Frank Wright wasn't no bum coach. He was an old school veteran kind of coach. And then, as Frank Wright went to David Tepper, I want to get CJ Stroud, yada, yada, yada. He brushed him off, said, Bryce, our guy. You're going to work with Bryce. Well, it's hard to tell somebody worth $14 billion after you take a job from him what to do. So, well, when Frank Wright brought Bryce out here, he was hard on Bryce and he was trying to get Bryce to do this and da 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 da. He got scolded. He got reprimanded. And little bitty Brycey Poo was up in David Tepper's office telling David, Frank is too hard on me. Frank is too hard on me. He's not the coach I need. Da, 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 da. And within a year, Frank was fired. They walked in the locker room after the Lions game, or Titans game, excuse me, fired Frank Wright. Because Frank Wright said, I can't do nothing with little buddy. And also, little buddy was going up and telling Tepper about Frankie Boo, and he said, "I can't do nothing with him. He's too hard on me. Everything this boy has been given everything since the conception of his birth." Go back and watch the documentary on Tubi. Go back and watch the high school documentary on Tubi. With Anthony Richardson, Bryce Young, and there's another white kid in there, and look at how he was throughout high school. Bryce is a spoiled little kid. They were playing a game in Maryland, man. They were playing a game in Maryland against one of those top schools up there, and he was struggling a little bit. And the coach was saying, "Look, man, you can't do that kind of throw. You can't make that kind of pass." Da 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 da. Guess who's on the sideline? Anybody want to guess? Bryce Young, daddy Craig is on the sideline. And meanwhile, Bryce is mic'd up. So Bryce goes to the sideline and they hear him talking to his daddy. He's blaming it on me. He's blaming this kid is spoiled. He's been catered to. But the truth be told is you're not a very good football player, sir. You're not a very good football player. It happens. Some people peak in college. Some people peak in high school. And sir, you have peaked in college. And as long as Canales allow for him to go around here and be spoiled, and I mean, then the nerve of this nigga. I mean, then the nerve of this guy. After he got a first down on a scramble, the boy started dancing. The boy, did you see that? The boy got a first down and started dancing. You dancing over a first down? He's gotten everything he needs, man. He's gotten the offensive line. You gotten two good running backs. You got 2 first-round pick at wide receivers. Sure, the defense is a work in progress, but I think they can be suitable. I don't know. I don't know at this point. I don't. All I know is Bryce is that you can't win if you don't score. This game was meant for you to score. If you can't score, you can't win. And although I believe the defense, can put up points, you got to score. You got to score. You got to score, man. You got to score. You can't turn over. You can't beat yourself, bro. You can't beat yourself. It's over. This season over with, dog. I'm telling you, the season's over with. It ain't gonna take me motherfucking 10 games to find out that this shit is bad. It stinks. I smell the infection in that pant. Yo, who we got? Who we got here, man? Yo, who we got on the line?
That's LR. What up, big
What's
cat?
up, brother? How you doing, man?
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's the formula for Sunday? What's the
There
victory
ain't
to
no formula.
success?
There ain't no formula. The link is open, by the way. If you guys want to hit the chat screen up there. If you want to chime in, hit the link. There is no formula. There is no formula. The formula is give up and go home.
You do
Don't get on
know,
that plane. That's the formula.
you do know, I believe maybe I say 95% right now are not blaming Bryce for the week one loss.
I don't care what the masters say. They're delusional. You ever heard of
Yep.
delusional grandeur?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Freud came up with that, if I'm not mistaken, with his
Yeah.
psychodynamic psychology, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong there, but yeah, it's called delusions of grandeur.
Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely what it is. You're bad, you're bad. I mean, we
Mhm.
had 2 years of it. Now you trying to drown us with 3 years of it. I mean, just give it up, man. There's nothing wrong with trying something different. And if it doesn't work, go back to them. But you gotta at least try. You're not even trying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta give the fans something. Believe that because you don't want to play a game in an empty stadium, and that's where it's looking. Exactly where it's looking.
Tell you something, G. If you're in Charlotte, you're a Charlatan, or even if you just love to travel, stop supporting mediocre products.
Yep. Yep. Save your
And this is
money.
not
Keep
me
your money.
self-hating. I'm not, what I mean? I love my team, man, but I'm also a man of principle. I'm a man of standard, right? I'm
Yep.
not paying to watch something bad on
Yep.
intentionally. I'm not paying for something intentionally bad.
That's right. Because if we continue to support this, they could continue to make bad decisions, continue to put bad product out there.
Yeah.
And at this point, we have to let the organization know that not only is bad product being put out there, but y'all producing badness in the front office.
Mm.
When y'all talked about y'all have some of the best front office people in the NFL. I mean, I can't. I mean, I can't tell. I mean, I can't tell. I mean, I don't. I mean, I don't see it. Like I said, I just want to know what Bryce got on David Tepper. He got to have something. He knows something.
No, no. David Tepper's stubborn pride has him like this. I know it's hard. Let me ask. Let me tell you. You ever been in a relationship?
Yeah,
Stay right there. Let me read this super sticker. Shout out to Flame for Jesus for that super sticker. He says, "I never liked Bryce. I don't like short quarterbacks. We need three new quarterbacks, a new coach, a GM, and then we can start fixing the problem."
I like
Thank
the
you
way
there.
Flame think. I like that. I mean, it's true. I don't get me wrong. I understand what you were saying, Big Cat, on the
Yeah.
situation of Dave Canales. Give him another year. Give him his quarterback.
Yeah.
But sometime in the NFL, you're not offered that opportunity. You're just not because the product is so bad. We have to turn back around and point the finger at you. And this is what the situation with Dave Canales is looking at is going so bad they have no other choice but to point the finger at you. You're not going to be able to survive this. You're not.
Hmm.
You're not. Regardless of what you say, you didn't have your quarterback, you didn't have your defensive coordinator. It's been a lot of NFL coaches came in and had a coaching staff already waiting for him, prepared for him. He just had to step in. So Dave Canales, you're no different than any other coach that done came into that position. You had to capitalize. You have to capitalize, and you're not capitalizing. This is a capitalizing country. We all capitalists. We all like to make money. We all try to figure out how to the the not pay so much in taxes and shit like that. He faced it with the same thing. He has to figure out how to break the code, how to unlock the potential out of Bryce Young, and he's failing. And for that right there, that's going to get him out the door.
Man, I hear you. I hear you. But I don't think Canales is as big. My thing is this, man. Canales play calling is only as good as the executor, bro. Like, dog, man. I feel you. I feel you, man. No homo, bro. Like, but like I said, is a Lamborghini still not a Lamborghini, even if I don't know how to drive it?
Nah, Bryce ain't no Lamborghini. Bryce is
No,
a
no, no, no,
goddamn
no, no, no. The Lamborghini is the play system.
the play system.
Yeah,
And
it's a
Dave Canales,
Lamborghini, not a Lamborghini. So the Dave Canales play calling did not scheme up a beautiful wheel route in which the Bryce Young underthrew it. So that's the Lamborghini
yeah.
now. This is the
No, no, I
Lamborghini
mean,
now.
no, you right about certain things. You right about that. You right about certain things. But still, we also know that the playbook is not catered to Bryce. It's not.
It's not
He
catered to
told
Bryce.
no, he told
What
us
does the
that
playbook catered to Bryce looks like? Tell me what does that look like?
you know what it is. You know, it's a
No,
lot
no,
of
no. I
gadgets.
want you to
You
tell
know, it's
me.
gadgets. You know, it's gadgets, RPOs, quick strikes. You know, stuff like that. You're not seeing that. You seen a traditional play style playbook that's been strutting out there for Bryce Young. He can't capitalize. Not only that, you have a head coach that's spitting 3 plays in his ear. I mean, the dude is just confused. And I ain't making excuses for Bryce. I never had because he's not a guy. What I don't understand is if you got a quarterback that's kind of low IQ, don't you think you need a low IQ your playbook? Don't
Let
you
me ask
think
you
that?
this. Let me ask you a question. You do drugs?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with the playbook. What's up, Howard? How you doing, man?
Cat, what's
Hey,
FLR?
good, brother.
We
Good.
was good. Was good.
What's
Was
good?
good.
Talk to
Hey,
me,
how you
man.
turn this damn camera off?
You hit the hold on, let me. There you go. There you go.
Thank you, thank you,
Yes,
thank you,
sir.
thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Yeah. I mean, the
Talk to
playbook.
me, man.
Listen, you know, okay, last year, right? When
Yeah.
we look at the play calling from when he called the plays for Bryce before he got benched, then look at the play calling he did for Andy Dalton. You see how more aggressive he was play calling, taking the ball down the field a lot more
Wait, well,
vertical.
hold on. I gotta stop you right there. You can't sit here and say the play calling for Bryce and Andy Dalton has to be the same.
No, I'm saying it was different. He called different
Oh
play
yeah, yeah,
style.
okay. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is mechanically, Bryce and Andy Dalton had different mechanics, bro. Andy Dalton, let me ask you this. Are you telling me that Dalton and Bryce had the same arm talent?
No.
So why would they have the same play calling?
No, they didn't have the same play calling either.
I mean, why they would have different play calling, right? You're right. They would
Yeah.
have different play calling, but the play calling for Andy would be what? More vertical. The
Yeah,
play
more
calling
vertical.
for Bryce would be what? More horizontal, right? Trying to just
More,
sideline,
yeah,
crossing route, stuff like that,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
why is that though?
I mean, first of all, he's 5'10". Second of all, you got a quarterback that you got to get the ball out. So most of your plays got to be quick strike plays.
Yeah.
And for him not to even have the arm strength to even get these plays done is frustrating to Dave because Dave done shortened the playbook for him. And he's still not getting it done. And then we complain when Bryce is being a dipper. And so Bryce hearing, man, they calling me a dipper, coach. They calling me a dipper. Well, stay in the pocket. I mean, I can't. So that's the reason why I keep going back to where we had another choice but to go with the ground and pound game, add a fullback in, because you really have nothing else. Nothing else. What else you going to do?
Well,
I
man,
done,
look,
I done, I done
It,
watered
it,
down the playbook so much for you. I
it,
mean, now I'm looking bad.
it's nothing you can do for Bryce, man.
absolutely.
It's nothing you can do for Bryce, man. I'm sorry, not an NFL. It takes too much to try to. It's a waste of time. It's just a waste. You got to do this, that. You got to give him all the good wide receivers. You got to. It's just too much, man.
Yep.
Got to move on from this guy, and we need to move on from him fast.
Yep.
Fast.
That's right.
People keep saying that Dave need a man up. He need to drop his nuts. Man, he tried to drop his nuts, and David Tepper told him keep his goddamn nuts back in them goddamn shorts.
SLR, you know, Bryce can't do no better than what he's doing, man.
That's right. Yeah.
He can't do no better. I mean, he's trying,
Yeah.
but this is just too much for Bryce. He can't do no better, man. I'm sorry. He's not a first round
Right.
overall pick. He's not that.
That's
He's
true.
three
That's very true.
back at best, third, fifth round, whatever. That's all he is. That's all he is, man.
I mean,
If Bryce was drafted in the third round, would we be talking about Bryce right now? Would he even be on the field?
nah, he'd
Nope,
probably be
not
in
at
a better. He'd
That's what
probably
I'm
be in a, he'd be in a better situation.
all.
He'd be in a much better situation than what he in right now. He probably wouldn't be starting, but he'd be getting that toolage. He'd be getting that the reps that he need. It just I believe that you got a coach that knows you're no good. So he's intentionally doing things not playing you in the preseason, feeding you a bunch of bullshit, and you over there believing it. Where in the long run, all he's doing is pushing you out the door.
I,
Yeah,
I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't think that he's intentionally doing. How about this? How about he's protecting him from being a fool? So if Bryce goes out there, he plays a full quarter in the preseason and looks as bad as he looked today. You think people are gonna have a shorter leash for Canales, or they're gonna be on his top? You know what I mean? I mean, we're on his top already. Well, you guys are on his top already
Yeah,
for
yeah.
I don't think
months.
Canales is the problem, man.
Me either. Me either. I don't
I
think
don't think
Canales is the
it's
problem.
fair. I just don't think it's fair on any coach who has to coach Bryce Young. It's not going to be fair
Yep.
because you could try everything you want to try. I mean, to get this guy right, play in a scheme to where you think it fits him, and he just can't. I don't even. He just he's not an NFL quarterback, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
true.
For
That's
him,
true. That's true. But you got an owner that's trying his best to make it work. Now he's trying his I don't believe he even trying. He just you just gonna have to make it work. And I don't like the fact that Dan Canales is a puppet. He has no authority. He can't bench Bryce. He really can't do that. He's basically handcuffed. I
right?
can't deal with a coach. I can't deal with a coach like that. You know this, man. Like, bro, step up. If you get fined or get fired, step up. You may
Right.
earn David Tepper respect if you
Right.
step up. You're not. You just like Bryce. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you have to. I mean, rather if you're going to, I don't know, if you're going to get fired, go out proving the owner something wrong.
Yeah.
Sit him down on the bench. Sit Bryce down. Say, look, we got to cut you off, man. We got to get somebody in here who can get be competitive. Put it like that. Be competitive. You know.
I'm going. I'm going with Andy. I would have pulled him in that Jacksonville jam. I'm going with Andy. I ride with Andy. It is what it is. Go sit your ass down. I'm not worried about David Tepper. If you fire me, I don't give a damn. I'm still gonna get paid. You still got to pay me my contract. It
Yeah.
may help my coaching career because now owners are seeing like, yeah, look at him. Now I ain't got the big boy pants on. I like that right there. I like that. You ain't no putty cat. You ain't no putty cat. So we may think about you if a job offering comes up. We may keep you in mind.
So let me ask you this here. If this goes on week 2, obviously the week 3 will be home opener here. Are we starting Bryce at home if he
No,
goes in and does what he do again, or what? I mean, are we pulling the plug
no,
after week 2
no.
or what?
I,
No, you
I
gotta go with Andy. You gotta go with Andy. You got to give the home base something. You can't be if you're going with Bryce the way he playing, nobody's showing up but the Atlanta Falcons and their fan base. Carolina Panther fans ain't showing up.
yeah. First thing they need to do, Big Cat and SLR, is go ahead and activate Hendon Hooker. Go ahead and pull him up. Bring him on in. Whether he's the second string, I mean, he's not going to be the second string, but go ahead and activate this guy. Go ahead and give him some reps in practice, things like that.
Yep.
Go ahead and do it, man.
And still be looking. Still be looking. Look, still be keep your eyes open. Free agents. Still be look. Look at the trade
Right.
market. Any trades come. Still Be
Still be looking, man.
Don't
Just
settle. Don't settle. I mean, I don't care if we trying to get to know. I mean, still look. Just still be out there. Just don't be sitting down and just we're just gonna go with the 3 quarterbacks and make the best man win.
right,
Nah,
right.
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I mean, so how we feeling going into week 2? I mean, week 2. I mean, can we bounce back, or is it? I mean, are y'all saying the season over with? I mean, how we feel? I'm saying it's done. It's a wrap. How
It
y'all
is
Big
feel?
cat.
done. It
And
is
big
done.
cat, I'm on
Yeah,
that
yeah.
too because my stance was better win week 1, and the reason why I'm saying that is because every year Bryce Young starts off losing. It's just a lose, 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 lose.
Yep.
You know, if he had won week 1, you could say, okay, well, he did something different. He won
Right.
Yeah.
week 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see he can do it in week 2. Let's see. Cause as what
Yeah,
we want him to play good from week 1 to week 17. We don't want to see you play bad from week 1 to fucking week 12, and then all of a sudden, oh, it kicks in. Now the fan base is all happy. The organization's back happy
right.
behind us. I'm tired of that. I need consistency. If you can't get that, you got to go, man. You just got to go. It's too many quarterbacks that's coming in their rookie year
Too many
and
good
winning,
ones, man.
going
How
to
did
the
Caleb
playoffs.
Williams do? Did he do all right?
Who Caleb Williams
Yeah. Caleb
Yeah.
Williams started off good, man, but then he
started
fell
off good,
apart, man. Fell apart at the end.
running
Okay.
for his life,
You
running
know who
for his
looked good
life.
though? J.J. McCarthy, man.
Yeah, I like
Oh my
that.
God, yes, sir.
Yeah.
But see, Big Cat.
Yeah.
Once again, it comes down to good coaching. Good coaching. Dave Canales would have blew that opportunity with J.J. McCartney. Blew it.
Now, why you keep saying that?
I don't know, man. I think it's the talent of the quarterback.
Yeah.
Me too, man.
Bryce, I mean, we you can put plays out there. It's up to you executing, but it takes a little bit of quarterback talent
Yeah.
also to make things work. You know what I'm saying? It takes
Mhm.
some of that. You got to have some type of talent.
You gotta have that guts. You gotta have that moxie.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
have that will to win. I need to see that. Listen. I don't like that mental health face that Bryce has. I don't like that fucking. I don't like that cue ball face that you know what I'm saying. I don't like it, bro. I need you to show some emotions. Much as you be scratching, I need to see you showing emotion. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see your emotions be like kids, little kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Spoiled
Tit for
brat,
tat,
a
the
spoiled
spoiled
brat.
brats
He is
and
spoiled.
all this and that. That's what we're seeing out of you, Bryce. What you did, cussing Dave Canales out. I'm not surprised because that's you, Bryce. That's you. You
They
did
talked to some of
like
them wide receivers, SLR. I mean, they even talked to Leggett. It's a puzzling look on all these wide receivers'
yeah,
faces. Like,
yeah.
they're saying they're just saying like I don't know, maybe. Like, come on. It's like somebody uh uh you know popped the balloon or just took the air out of something. I just
Yeah.
You
everything
gotta
is dry and sucked down, man.
you gotta pull a
Yeah.
Bill Belichick. You gotta
Yeah.
hide it. You gotta hide them. No more interviews. No more. This what y'all seen week 1. This will be the last time y'all see Bryce. You won't see him.
Yeah.
No
No,
more.
I don't think so either, man.
That's
And
it.
you can see the look on Canales' face is like it ain't no smile. It's just like your eye. You look at his eyes. It's just like a concern. Like,
You see them.
well, it's that's what you're getting out of your coach right now.
You see him. He he even admitted it. What's crazy is Dave Canales. He'll lie, but he'll also tell you the truth too. He'll tell them. He'll slip up and tell you the truth. And he said they told you what you seen in week 1. This is what I seen all through spring and summer.
I
So
just don't understand it. Oh, go ahead, My bad.
no. Go ahead. I want to hear what you gotta say.
No, I was just saying I don't understand in 3 years how the hell you still developing.
Yeah.
That is baffling. I mean, in 3 years, these guys coming out year one, making it to the playoffs, getting 8, 9 wins. I mean, like, how are you still developing? That's crazy.
They say Justin Fields is still developing.
Yeah. Justin Fields,
Yep.
I don't know,
Yep.
man. I don't know.
And that's a good point, man.
Better than Bryce Young.
This is the #1 overall quarterback. So when you start making excuses for coaches and This is a #1 pick. I mean, out of everybody in this college class that
Yeah,
year,
pick first.
you were supposed to be the #1. I mean, so there's no excuses. There's,
There's nothing.
stay right there. We got a question here. Shout out to NC under MA product. Hey, Big Cat, can we discuss the play clock issue from year 1 to now? Yeah. Did you guys see that? We were
Yes.
snapping the ball with like 3 seconds left on the
3
clock. I know
seconds.
y'all seen that.
Man,
Yeah.
look, I think the center purposely was like hiking it to Bryce, because every time he hiked it, it was like it was hitting Bryce in the face or in the
Yep.
chest, or
Yeah.
it's like, damn, man, I'm gonna just hike this ball, man. What are you doing?
Yeah.
No preseason reps. This is what you're going to get. This is the product you're going to get for right now. It's
We can't
exactly what
have
you're
this
going to get.
anymore, man.
You got to
We
play that
can't,
preseason.
we can't
It's a
have it
process.
anymore, Big Cat. We're
No,
not.
we can't.
I mean, like, when are we going to play winning football?
No.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, man, I'm kind of with I think Bryce. Let me ask you, do you think Bryce got too much on his shoulder? Because I seen throughout the game we were snapping the ball with about 3 seconds left on the clock, but I also seen Bryce trying to make checks and read. Is it too much? I mean,
Yes.
maybe we hyped him
Big
up
Cat.
as a cerebral guy, but I'm seeing maybe this is too much for him.
Big Cat.
Maybe it's too much. Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
right. See, and this is the problem, Big Cat. Okay, you got Dave Canales. He even did it last year. That was the problem last year. He was feeding Bryce. He give Bryce 3 plays. Now you pick which play you think is best. Now you tell Bryce. Now you got to select 3 plays. Also read the defense so you know which play to run. That's too much for him. And what's frustrating that Dave Canales is we were supposed to have mastered this in practice, and you come out here in a regular season game, and it's too bad. Dave Canales even admit, he said, yes, it's my fault and Bryce's fault, but he would never say what was the reason you saying it's your fault. He's out there spitting 3 plays to Bryce, and Bryce can't get it done. He can't read the defense. So now he's to the point where you got to give him 1 or 2 plays. That's just what it is.
Yeah. Now I do agree with you on that. That might be Canales maybe trying to overload him.
Yep, overloading them. And you know what's crazy? Bryce like, overload me. I got this, coach.
Yeah.
No, the fuck you don't, Bryce. Stop lying to yourself.
That's a good point. I agree with you.
What got me that 4th and 1, like, that was the most simplest. I can't even. I don't understand what that was coming from Bryce. I don't understand what that was.
Me either.
I don't know what. I don't know what is that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying
I
to.
don't know either. I don't know either, man.
Who was he mad at? After he did it, when he went to the side, why was he angry? Why was he angry? And who was he angry at? Was it himself? That was crazy, man.
I think it's the play call. Bryce just ain't.
Why
saying
would he be
shit.
mad at that play call on a 4th and 1 SLR? It's 4th and 1. Simple. Throw the ball to the end zone.
He's probably
That's
like,
it.
he's probably saying, Howard, he probably saying we shouldn't even be in 4th and 1. Why the hell we in 4th and 1?
Yeah, but guess what? We're there. Now you had a touchdown right in your face.
Yeah.
It was a touchdown right there. Sanders was wide open, holding his hand out. He was looking in that direction. I don't want to hear he couldn't see him. That's BS. He was looking right at him. He was looking right in that direction.
The sad part about it is this: we just paid 1,100-yard running back over $40 million, and he can't pick up 1 yard.
Can't pick up 1 yard, man.
That's the sad shit. $40 million running back can't pick up 1 yard.
What you
want them to do? The Bryce tush push?
Did they have that?
I mean, they can make that. I mean, if you need that, I mean, you could put a tight end in at the fullback.
They'll
position.
probably break Bryce back trying to do that shit.
I'm okay with that. I got a better play. How about we pick Bryce up by his belt loop and throw him over the
throw his ass over there.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to break it up, man. They need to break it up, man. It's not enough room for Dave Canales and Bryce Young. It's just not enough room. It's not enough.
I'll say this right here. The sooner they get rid of Bryce and the sooner they get rid of Evero, this team could move in a upward direction. The sooner they do it, man, you cannot, you're going to get the same thing, man, every time. You know, you're not going to get nothing different. It's the same
And
thing.
and Howard, you know what's crazy is okay, Caleb Williams. They say Caleb Williams can't process the defense. He's not quick getting out plays. He's having the same problem that Bryce Young is having, but you still can find success with Caleb Williams. You can't
Yes.
find none with Bryce.
Nothing.
That's
Nothing.
scary. That's scary. That's scary, man. That's very, very scary.
Well, let's take a break on Bryce real quick. Let's talk about this defense, man. Did they get on the plane?
I'd have left their ass there. You catching the Greyhound bus. You ain't getting on no plane. All y'all catch Greyhound buses. I'll see y'all when you get there. Yeah. Ain't nobody jumping on the planes. You don't deserve to get on the plane.
Right. Evero, you drive your way home. You follow behind.
Oh, definitely. Evero ain't getting on.
Shout out to Duck Duck Goose. He says, bumper touchdown, Bryce had a first down and he ran. Yeah, I seen it, man. If Bryce Young would have just literally took off and ran, he could have scored. Now they would have knocked him out. They probably would have knocked him out, but
got a first down. He could have slid.
Definitely got the first down.
On 2 plays, he could have chucked the ball and ran and slide or something for a first down, but he doesn't know how to slide. He doesn't know how to slide. He goes, his little ass goes head first like he's a Cam Newton or something like that.
Yeah. He gonna find his way concussed. He do that. He keep doing it, man. Your boy gonna be missing a few T's. He keeps sliding head first. Now, mind you, Cam was 6'5" or 250 plus, and he got knocked out. You know what I mean? So I don't think it'll take much to do it, man. Not saying I want to see that, but you know, it comes with the territory. Now, when it comes to this defense, real quick, is it more so Evero or is it the players? Like, because I hear a lot of people say the personnel we got on defense really ain't special. So, is it Evero or the personnel packages?
It's Evero. It starts with the coach first. Because you have to look at the coach. You have to ask the coach why are players playing out of position? Why players are not fundamentally tackling? Why players are or tackling at the legs or throwing their shoulders in? I mean, what's going on? And why are you continuing to run a 4-2-5 and you're not being a hybrid? You're not switching nothing up. You're not trying to run a 4-3. I mean, what's going on? You're not even coming to me. You're not even coming to me. Be like, owner, I need this. I need that. There's a certain player out here that I need this, and that. He's not doing it. He's just sitting there with his hands crossed. Then he's mad. He got a mad face now. Now all of a sudden, Evero is mad now, and he got a mad scowl.
Yeah.
He don't. Now we need linebackers. I ain't gonna lie about that part.
Yeah.
But them other talented guys and stuff like that, he just don't place them right.
That's the reason why. Okay, Nick scored. That's not. They're like facts. Okay, now when you draft Princely and Nick scored, you telling them not only you gonna be playing on the defensive end, you're also gonna be playing linebacker too. Much needed. You have to understand this. I don't give a damn. We drafted you. You're gonna learn to play the linebacker and the defensive line. You got to have versatility all the way around. You have to. That's the problem they not have. There's no reason for you to have all these defensive tackles and defensive ends. There's no reason. Then you got Warner playing linebacker. What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's a straight edge rusher. What are we doing?
What are we doing, man?
Oh, God.
Shout out to Brandon Spencer for the super sticker. He said, I can see Tepper stepping in by week 4. I agree. Shout out to Flame for Jesus for that super sticker as well. He says, I didn't pay too much attention to the defense. I watched the whole game of the players we picked up. I knew we wouldn't be much better, if any, already.
And they got mad at me because, I mean, like I said, that injury to Derek Brown, he's back. No, listen, a big man like that, them type of injuries, they take a toll somewhere.
Howard, but Howard, he did play. He did get a lot of snaps in the Jacksonville game. But the crazy part is he's playing defensive end. He's not even playing defensive tackle. He
Yeah,
started as the DN.
crazy. It's crazy.
I
Out
guess
of position.
the sad part about I know a lot of people are screaming for Nick Scott's head, right? Y'all do know we kept let me see. Y'all do know we kept Brian Thomas Jr. to
Yeah,
11 yards.
yeah. Sure did.
We kept him
Sure
to
did.
11 yards. It's
Did.
so offense affects defense, man. Unfortunately, man, because when you're playing with short fields, dog, it's not fear, bro. It's like you're telling the defense to do their job that they would do normally, covering 80 yards or 100 yards, however. So, man,
Shit, ETN was eating.
yeah, ETN was
He was
yeah,
eating. He was eating. I'm
yeah.
talking about touch the ball. He was eating, boy.
Had Trevor Lawrence out there looking like a pro bowler again.
Yeah.
Trevor.
He was eating. And that's going to build Lawrence's confidence.
Yeah.
His confidence is shooting way up.
Yeah.
I wish Travis Hunter would have got off. That really just drove the knife dead in the heart of the Carolina Panthers fan base.
A few times Jackson is oh my God. I just
He's
man.
slow. He's slow. He was
You
jogging.
know,
He was
bad.
jogging. Mike Jackson, Mr. Hee, Mr. Billie Jean. Yeah, he was jogging. I told you he's not a starter. He's
No,
maybe a third or a fourth in a nickel or a dime. This is the bullshit that I'm talking about. Now we seen the greatness in JC. Of course, we seen that.
yeah, absolutely.
But everybody else,
That's why I said when we had a chance, we should have grabbed Will Johnson, man.
yep.
Yeah, from
Could have
Carter.
got
Yeah.
him to put him on the other side of JC.
Yeah.
Dude, he's acting
And,
up now.
and why did you go get Jabril Peppers? Why did you go get Jabril Peppers?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
They don't want to win. They don't want to win.
Mike
They,
Jackson is more of a safety. He has the body type of. He's a safety man.
he
He's
need to
not.
play it. He can play. He need to play it. Convert him.
Yeah,
Do something.
he's a safety.
I mean, Pat Surtain ain't walking through the door. I mean, what do you want? I mean,
Yeah.
JC can't cover everybody. He can't do everything. You're gonna wear him out, and then
Yeah.
once you wear him out, they're gonna start picking on him. Then you're gonna say, well,
What
damn,
did
JC done lost a step. Now they picking on him. They scoring on him. Hell, you wearing him out. He
and
exhausted himself
right?
for the first game. He might not be no good in the second game because he had to do so much in the first.
Mm.
What's up with Wharton and Bobby Brown? They both
Yeah, they
gone,
hurt.
right?
Yeah, Bobby
Um,
hurt.
Bobby Wharton too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Twice in the game. First, it was what he went to the blue tent to see if he had a concussion,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
something else happened.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, man. I didn't really see Derek Brown.
Shit, that's what I'm saying.
You're not gonna see him big cat when he
Yeah.
playing defensive end and he getting taken out the plays. You're not gonna see him.
Them guys
And
are taking out, man.
Yeah,
you're
man.
not. And when we did see Derek Brown, he was either missing tackles at a leg or you may see him get in on the tackle, but nothing impactful. You're not. Where are all them defensive line guys that you signed that were just sitting there on the bench getting no reps in the game?
Big cat.
Yes, sir.
I guess I might not know much about running an organization. If I just got me a team, uh, the first thing I do is look back, or when was this team successful, and what did they do at the time to be successful, and take pages from the successful times of the team. Would you not do that?
Of course, I would. I would, man.
Yeah.
And
Change the whole team around to something else.
we got a question for you in the chat, Howard. Shout out to Flame for Jesus. He says Ebro tried to leave Howard. He was blocked from leaving. Tepper wanted to run a 3-4 defense that we don't play much. We play a 4-2-5 more than anything. I guess it's a statement I meant.
You know what's crazy?
Tried to do or something like that.
Yeah,
we,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Chicago Bears try to talk to Evero for the defensive coordinator position, and
well,
David Tepper blocked.
let him go. Let him go.
Mm.
If that sounds bad, that you force somebody to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that don't even sound good, man.
No,
You
it
know,
don't. It don't.
He might like Evero. He might like him, man. You
You
never know
like
with
that
David Tepper.
chocolate?
He might like him. Shit, he
Well,
might. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You never know how a owner thinks. You would think that the owner would have been never fired Evero, but for him to keep him around, hey, he can't take certain jobs, this and that. He
but
might
is
like
it working formula football? See, that's the thing.
Well,
Is it?
you made a good point, how earlier you were talking about, the formula for winning has been in the past, right? And how to
Yeah,
build an organization. When you go back and look at the highlights of the Carolina Panthers' greatest seasons, the 2015, the 2004 season, so on and so on. This team was built through good, solid defensive fronts, good, hard running backs. They had two good, solid running backs, and they had a quarterback that was manageable, right? Jake
yeah.
Delhomme, and then you had a prolific quarterback in Cam Newton in 2015. But the genesis or the essentials of both teams were the defensive front, right?
The
that.
defense
Yeah,
And,
always
what-
top
and, and
yeah.
what defenses were we was running Big Cat in
4-3.
2003, 2024 season?
Run the
And
4-3, man.
four
yep,
three. We had
I don't know where this 3-4 crap came from. I don't know who thought this was that's more like an AFC kind of situation. This, you
David.
know,
They
yeah.
right.
say they say David came there. You know, he came from
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. He
So
came
you
with
Oh,
the
that's right. He did
idea.
come from Pittsburgh. That's
right,
right.
Yeah,
right.
came with the idea, introduced it to Ron Rivera. Ron tried to run it, and Ron got fired.
We're running 3-4
Well,
with
when I was running the
No,
four
no,
three, now that was just a
at the
when
time, okay,
Tepper,
because I think Ron coached 2 years under David Tepper.
right.
First
That
year,
that was David Tepper's
yeah, first year,
suggestion or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
First year was 4-3. It was that second year when David Tepper started meddling, and you said, "Hey, let's think about running that 3-4." And Ron was against it, but also Ron Rivera was a lame duck coach too. He was already out the door. So Ron ran the shit, got fired. Well, he didn't get a second. He didn't get a second contract. So, but
Yeah.
technically, he did get fired
It
because
worked.
Perry Fuel took over.
When I hear people, Big Cat say, we got to get linebackers like that. You was like Lou Kuechly and Thomas Davis. See, y'all still don't get it.
Yeah.
These guys flourished in a 4-3.
That's right.
They didn't play the 3-4.
Mm-hmm.
They flourished in a 4-3. That was their thing. Their line, the edge rushers, we believed in defense. That's one thing I gave Carolina. I don't care if we had a losing record. Our defense was recognized throughout the whole NFL. You can say what you want to say. We had a good defense all the time.
All the
Yeah,
time. I remember being back. I'm down here in Georgia, man, and I remember just literally that was something I could hang my hat on, was this defense showing up, man, and just it's been a total catastrophe since then. This team is it's a shell of itself, right?
guys just got a hit, man. It's just like when you got teams like Baltimore. Baltimore, they stack every year, and they also get in the draft. So Baltimore really don't even have to go out there and go big game hunt free agency or nothing like that. They can always get a free agent and pay them less because they draft so good every year, just like the Eagles draft so good every year, and they picking NFL players. I like the guys who you see the Carolina Panthers pick. You be scratching your head like you gonna play this guy at linebacker? He's only like 6'1", 6'2". You gonna play him? You gonna play him because he's fast?
But what the problem is, this team depleted itself, or excuse me, management depleted itself by trying to go all in on this offense. They went out here the year before. What they do? Spend $100 million between Robert Hunt, Damian Lewis. Then they
Yeah,
turn around and use the draft picks to get T Mac this year. I mean, you literally just robbing. It's like robbing Peter to play Paul, right? You know what I mean?
yeah,
You're not necessarily getting ahead. You're still behind.
yeah.
Balance is the key in life, right? Balance is the key. If you're gonna build this team, balance. Do it on both sides of the ball evenly. You know, you just went all in because for whatever reason, I don't know who in their front office is so high on Bryce to the point to where they just afraid to cut bait with him, right? I'm not going to allow you to rob the restoration of my team to prove a point. And that's what David's doing. He's robbing this team because he wants to prove that Bryce is good. This is David Tepper's pick. This Bryce is David Tepper's guy. So it's kind of like this, man. It's like, you know, I'm hell bent to show you that I was right. If I gotta pour every draft pick, every free agent dollar, if I gotta do everything in my power to show you that Bryce is gonna be good, I'm gonna do it. Even if that means we playing out there with a subpar defense, even if that means we got a subpar of a cornerback D line, I'm gonna do it just to prove to you. This guy is egotistic, man. If you don't believe me, go back and read the story with David Tepper when he became a billionaire or millionaire. He bought his old boss's house that used to, be mean to him, and he mowed it down and built his house on top of it. Only people with ego do stuff like that. He became a billionaire or millionaire. He went back years later. The guy that he used to work for, his boss, bought that boss's house, crushed it to the ground, and built his house on top of it. What kind of person does that?
That's sick, man. That's a sick-minded person.
Yeah, that's a. If he would do that to his own old, what do you think he'll do to us with this fan base? I mean, with this organization? If you think he'll do that, what do you think he's doing to us right now?
He's so petty. He's petty, boy.
Yeah, he's petty. That nigga petty, bro. That's why Bryce Young ain't got to worry about nothing, because this is his guy. So I don't know, man. I don't know no more, brother. I'm genuinely sad to watch football Sunday. I thought I was happy to be football's back, but I'm sad.
Yeah, that's exactly what got us where we're at, Big Cat. He can't admit he screwed up.
Yeah, that's true. What's up, Andrew?
How we doing, fellas?
What's going on, man?
Hey, but we need to move on, man. That's the only way this team's going to get better. You know that he is not going to get any better than what we've seen. We've seen his best, and we eked out a couple wins. 22-year-old J.J. McCarthy did something last night that Bryce hasn't done. He led a fourth quarter comeback.
Oh, my God.
In his first fucking NFL game.
Yes.
J.J. McCarthy
like
under the weight in the weight room or something, boy. Good God.
It makes you kind of angry. You look at Kevin Connell, the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, and you look at Dave Canales. Who the teams is going to play for? Minnesota wouldn't play for a coach like Dave Canales with his demeanor. But Kevin Connell,
I think that on a scale of 1 to 10 on where this team is hurting the most, that might be about a 1 or a 2 SLR. Come on, you know where the problem is. Everything else is just minutia, man. We're not going to do anything until we get a quarterback who can play in this level.
I can't wait, Andrew. I can't wait for that. Andrew, I need it now. I need
you
my
got him
fix
sitting on
now.
the bench. His name is Hendon Hooker.
Andrew,
Hendon Hooker has all the physical attributes to be an NFL quarterback. He's got a huge arm. He had one of the strongest arms coming out of college that year. Okay.
And something else he did, Andrew, that everybody always said needs to happen. He sat behind a quarterback and learned.
Yeah, he did.
Jared Goff. He did what a lot of people.
He's gonna learn behind Bryce, Howard. He's learning behind Bryce now. Now he got to learn behind an elite quarterback. Bryce is elite.
Go out there and play like Bryce Young. That's for sure.
You remember now? They say he's elite now. They looking at wounds right now. You know when they go live on their podcast and hit that live button. You know they throwing a whole bunch of lies out there because they got to lick their wounds. They say he was elite. They said he was Mr. 13 and 14 wins. He's getting that $200+ million contract after this season. And now when they hit that live button, you can't say nothing. They should just hit the live button, just don't say nothing, make a sound effects, and let your callers in your chats run your show. You shouldn't say nothing.
Oh yeah! Shout out to Flame for Jesus. He said Tepper blocked Evero. We need a GM that will get us some defense in here. We need to be like we used to be, good defensive line and good linebackers. Thank you for that super sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
so let me ask you this, Andrew, because I know you brought up Hendon Hooker here, man.
Mhm.
I like Hooker, man, but I just, he's only been here for what, 2, 3 weeks now? I mean, what makes you so
Yeah, I mean,
confident that he'll come
yeah,
in and just,
I'm not talking about this Sunday.
okay, okay.
I hope they got him on a fast track because I don't think they plan on going more than 1 or 2 more games with Bryce. I mean, he's not going to. Big Cat, if he can't come out and put up good numbers against Jacksonville, what the hell is he going to do when we get out there against teams like Buffalo or teams like the Steelers or whoever it is, teams
Yeah.
with a defense,
Yes,
they're
sir.
going to
They'll blow
kill
us.
him.
They'll blow us.
What's crazy, Andrew. You remember Andrew? They was saying that these
Oh,
first couple games, first 5 or 6, including the Dallas game, well, maybe before the Dallas game, it was very winnable for the Carolina Panthers. They
Yeah.
was predicting this. It was
Yeah.
very winnable.
Well, how many
Now look
times?
at them now. They're talking different now, Andrew.
Yeah.
Each game now is not winnable. Even the Arizona Cardinal game is not winnable. That's how bad it's done changed the whole
To
360.
have any room to ever say any team or this schedule was easy. Where do we get off saying stuff like that?
Well, there were, I think,
That
2 times in that game, Howard. There might have been 2. I know there was at least one. There might have been 2 where we were in the red zone and went for a first down, and we couldn't get it. We couldn't get it. Okay.
Couldn't get it.
Now, I don't hang that all on Bryce, but what I'm saying is it's not the first time we've come away for not even getting the ball down in field goal range. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? It happens
Right.
a lot with this team. It's just not. That's why he's got a lot of yards throwing in the third and fourth quarter, but that doesn't equate to field goals because we're so far behind. We're usually going for it on third or fourth down. On fourth down,
Right.
so like I say, man, it's time for a change. Otherwise, it's just going to be another 2-3 win season. That's just the way it's going to roll out. What do you think what do you think Arizona's going to do to us Sunday?
We got a better defense.
it's gonna be pain, man. Kyler Murray got sacked 5 times and they still won.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I can't wait till Sunday.
Yeah, if it would have
I
been any
can't.
other quarterback than Kyler Murray, it might have been 8 or 9
Yeah,
sacks
Right,
I
right.
because
know.
Yeah,
that guy can get away from anything practically.
Yeah, man.
yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I wait till they hurry up and get here. Man, I'm
You know,
telling you. And the crazy part is,
hang their head,
hey,
their
you,
hats on that last part of the season,
yeah,
and they just went ballistic with that. It's like, God
Uh-huh.
dang, no.
Yeah, they even got the press. They even got the announcers at the game were talking about it.
yeah,
Over the last 3 games, he had 10 touchdowns, no interceptions.
You don't hear that
Well, that
anymore.
means a lot when you had 17 touchdowns or whatever he had on the year. He had 10,
All right.
10 in 3 games. What the hell did you do the rest of them?
You don't hear that no more now, do you?
And let me get your thought on Canales. I've been hearing a lot about Canales as the problem. You mind me giving your assessment of that?
We don't know what kind of coach Dave Canales can be because look what he's got dealt. Look the hand he was dealt. He doesn't have a quarterback. Big Cat, he hasn't had one in the 2 years he's here. Go out there on a Sunday in the NFL where the best players in the world play with that kind of quarterback play and say, go get me a win.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. It's just like we don't know what kind of offense we have yet. We don't know the potential of this offense because we got a quarterback that is no threat. You see nothing but single high safety against him because he can't get the ball down the field to the whole fucking team in the box.
Yeah.
So I can't make a judgment. I'd rather be. Let's put it this way: if you're going to go off his record, I'd say fire him. Okay, but I look at it a little more deeper. I don't know what kind of coach he can be because he hasn't got a quarterback out there that has the capability of leading this team to more than a spot win every 6 or 7 games.
Right.
Drew, he's gotten.
You can't make an assessment.
This would be the second coach fired. You can't fire Canales. It's the
why
man's.
not? Why not, Howard?
It's got to be Bryce, man.
Why not, Howard? Just the
Why?
NFL.
Why?
Not for
Because
long. Because
now,
it's based on results.
now you're just trying to shoot fish in a barrel.
No,
You're just trying to say,
Andrew,
hey, well, this media. Haven't we had enough coaching changes, and how did that work out for us?
Yeah.
it doesn't
You
matter.
know?
This is a result
What you
based
do?
business. 2
Yeah,
years at the max.
but you have to
You
recognize what
lucky to
your
be
problem.
afforded a third year.
The
with a
real
bad
problem
team.
is SLR is the guy who needs to be fired. That'll never happen because he owns the team.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where it starts. Okay, it starts right there. So Canales is going to pull the trigger. He's gonna get this guy out of here. It's going to take a few more games, but you can see it on his face. And if he pulled him last year in the second or third game, he sure as hell do it again.
I'm tired of hearing the rinse and repeat from Dave Canales. That's all it is. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of it. Listen, you're a multi-millionaire. You're paid. Your family's set. You got generational money if you know how to use your money right. It's time for you to goddamn take the training wheels off of yourself. It's time to man up now. It's time to man up. All this other, this inspirational talk and all this and that. I don't want to hear that no more. I do not want to hear that no more. I need to hear seriousness. I need to see a glimpse of you wanting this. Because right now, your projection right now, you're going to be fired. I hate to say it, but it's true. David Tepper does not care. If I get $500 million a year, Howard, I'll run through coaches. I don't give a damn.
Last year, I started off with 2 picks last year, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Second game, 3 picks he threw. I mean, he got benched.
First season too, and Big Cat was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like, so it's not on Canales, man. I think, and I'm gonna get. Canales is dialing up some good plays. I'm sorry, I can't even take it away from that dude, man. He just don't have the right quarterback that can execute.
Exactly.
Good play. He don't make no adjustments. I don't see no adjustments out of Dave Canales.
The only adjustment he could possibly make, SLR, is adjust the quarterback. Get the fuck out. That's the only adjustment that's going to matter at this point.
I mean, do it.
Yeah.
Shit. If y'all want to see Hendon Hooker that bad, y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Continue to come on here.
Put Andy out there first because Hendon's not ready yet.
A lot of people don't want that. They want Andy to be bypassed. They want to go straight to Andy.
The order, man.
Well, I have no problem with that if he's ready. I just don't know if he's ready yet. I mean, the good thing is he's a young guy. I'm telling you, man, we all know he looked good in college, man. He really did. And he's got the physical traits. Bryce looked good in college too, but he don't have the physical traits that Hendon Hooker has. Let's be honest. Come on. Okay. Hendon Hooker's a big dude.
What's going on, Big Cat?
Yo, Joe, what's up?
What's up with y'all, man? How y'all feeling this morning, man?
What's good? Good morning,
man. How's it going?
Hey, I hope everybody have a blessed day and God keep giving blessings.
I hope so too. You do the same, brother. Stay right there, Joe. Let me get on the SLR real quick. SLR.
What up?
You know what the term passive aggressive is?
Yeah.
Well, that's what David Tepper is doing to Canales. You know this whole spiel going into I guess it was going to this season where he was going to step out the way and allow for the GM to do his thing and then Canales to do his thing. If you honestly believe that David Tepper took a handoff approach, you're sadly mistaken. What he's doing is he's subtly controlling the wheel. He's not the guy in the driver's seat, but you damn sure best believe he still got his hand on the wheel.
Facts, right.
Yeah, so I mean, my point to you is Canales can only do so much.
I know that. I know
if you're worth $14 billion, you're not going to give up complete control. I promise you that.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. And as far as why Bryce was arguing with, I'll tell you why he was arguing with him. Because Canales says, "What the fuck are you doing throwing the ball out on 4th down? On 4th down, you throw it out of bounds?" You know what? He did that in his first year. Remember, Big Cat, when he threw the ball to the cheerleaders on 4th down?
Man, Bryce Young full of shit.
Oh boy.
Oh man,
I'm
man.
telling
Yeah.
you.
Yo, what's up, man? What's up?
And then he's watching the Jumbotron. He's
Ain't
standing
nothing wrong with
outside
the
the
damn
huddle.
coaching, man. Because you know what? Same coach has been on a different team and the damn same plays was successful. The fucking quarterback, the problem.
Yeah, well,
You can't win in this league without
Hell, he took
a
a
good
quarterback we
quarterback
had.
play. It just can't. It won't happen. You know, you got to have good
Bryce Young is a backup. He only good to manage the game, to try to keep you on the field, keep your score a little even, just keep it close as he can. He's not gonna win.
Nope.
If you're looking to come in the game and just automatic win, like you know you got something to play with, it ain't Bryce Young. He's somebody you put in because somebody don't went down to keep the game going. And when you put him in, you run the fucking ball.
I tell you what, man. During this week, I'm going to have a segment on the back to school, where we look at the college scouting. There's a quarterback I want you to keep your eyes on. I watched him against Iowa. His name is Rocco Beck, and he gives me Brock Purdy vibes. I mean, he's not necessarily the best arm talent out there, but he's very efficient when it comes to managing the game. So, you know, if they continue to succeed in Iowa State down the stretch, maybe even make the playoff, that may be something to kick the tires on. Maybe not necessarily the first round pick, but maybe, you know, a later round pick, man. I really like him, man. He gives me Brock Purdy vibe. Shout out to Brandon Spencer. He said, why would you say, according to the stats, we were better under Matt Rule? Who said that?
Who said
Yeah,
that?
we was with the goddamn Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh shit.
Shout out to
Two blood
Brandon.
I
Teddy.
ain't lying. Look at the
Two
stats.
blood.
Teddy Bridgewater, we was better.
We
You
ran
said
Teddy
that?
out of town.
Teddy would have
We
had one more season. He might have been all right.
ran
I'm
him and
telling
the
you,
two
Teddy
bloods
wasn't
out of
bad.
town.
Yeah.
Nah, Teddy had to go, man. He had to go, man.
Teddy wasn't bad, man.
I don't like two gloves, man. I don't like a quarterback with two gloves. I don't like
Even though
it.
Teddy put Big Cat in the clown suit, he wasn't that bad.
He did. I had clown makeup behind Teddy. He did.
Hell, I take PJ Walker over Bryce Young. Y'all bullshit.
Y'all okay with Bryce throwing it 35 times?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm good with him throwing it 2 times. That bitch ain't know what he doing. Let's run the fucking ball. Let's fuck it. This is running. Fuck it.
The more he throws the ball, the more interceptions he's going to produce. So yeah, I'm good with that. Listen,
Yeah.
you know what,
He
Big
needs some
Cat?
screams.
Yo.
No, Big Cat. That needs to happen because I'm tired of people keep hollering about the wide receivers are not getting that. They're not getting that fair share. They're not, you know what I'm saying? So Bryce need to do that. Do that for your wide receivers.
Yeah. Shout
I
out to
don't want no
Brian Wright.
excuses.
Brian
Yeah.
Wright said, are you going to the Falcons game week 3? Sir, I'm not going to any game until these niggas win. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. I'm not spending my money. I'm not spending my money on this team. Look, that's jerseys. I'm a fan of T-Mac, you know what I mean? I'm a fan of a few others. I'm not giving this organization a dollar.
Yeah. Don't get spooked. Don't get conned. I'm trying to tell you, don't listen to somebody tell you to pull up at that game and it's going to be a guaranteed win. Don't do it.
Well,
stay your ass at home. Go to a bar. Go cook on a grill. Take
Done
your
on the
girl
field,
out.
we
Take
get the
your
win.
kids out. Save your money.
And it's to the point now to where it's not even competitive, right? So like I said earlier, you know, when I go to the movie theater, I go with anticipation of being entertained. But what I've seen, I can imagine going to a road game or a home game and sitting there and watching that kind of performance and knowing I paid X amount of dollars for it. I just can't.
But you remember what you said though yesterday, Big Cat.
What's that?
If David Tepper charged 99 cents, would you go to the game? I said, hell yeah. I'll be right up in there.
Yeah. If the game was free, I still wouldn't go.
Yeah, I'm pulling up.
Yeah.
Talking big shit. I'm letting you know how I feel about my team. You keep me, I don't give a damn. I only paid $1 with taxes. So shit, I don't care.
I'd rather have the dollar than the Panthers game right now. That dollar means more to me than
that dollar value, though.
Right.
The Panthers game ain't shit, but
right.
a disappointment. Fucking heartache, that's too expensive.
Yeah.
$15 for a coon sandwich.
Y'all was here. I know y'all seen me live. I was just so sad, man. Just sad,
15
bro.
bucks.
I want to see this team win, man. All jokes aside, dog. You know what I mean?
Hey, Big Cat, I broke something down the other day. Nobody really paid attention to a notice.
Talk to me.
You realize this motherfucker got a sandwich called Coon after him?
Yeah, he do. He do.
You really?
Yeah.
You really label yourself as a coon? Like you really understand
where
this
you gotta
shit.
go get that at the cookout at Mullen? in Mullen, South Carolina.
This some bitch happy as hell.
Yeah, 10
And bro, we
yards.
got a cool sandwich.
10 yards, man. That coon sandwich got him 10 yards. 3 catches, 10 yards.
Cool. There gonna be some goddamn Hawaiian bread on that bitch soon.
Yeah.
Sweet mayo on that motherfucker. Ghost pepper mayo on that bitch. Yeah. Come and get your coon. I just peeled it straight off the bone. Let's go.
Fuck we got going on here, man. I look more forward to high school Friday night football games than fucking my own team playing on Sunday.
Yeah, that's good though, cause shit, we need, everybody need to go to the high school games. You know what I'm saying? Pour your money in there. Take your money, and pour it back into the community.
I'll tell you no lie. Last damn Friday, I saw a damn high school quarterback with more common sense than Bryce Young.
Yeah.
He was on time. He had awareness. He know how to tuck the fucking ball and get down.
Probably got swag too, you know what I'm saying? Team want to galvanate and play for him, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
ready.
Running back fumble the ball, he slapped the shit out of him in the helmet. That's the kind of shit I want to see.
Yeah, Bryce.
Are y'all ready to call Leggett a bus?
I'll tell you what got me, Big Cat. What pissed me off? What pissed me off during that game was during a break, all the players were in the huddle over there, and they're talking about getting back in the game. And Bryce was 10 feet behind them watching the jumbotron.
I seen that on TikTok, man.
That's crazy.
You can't, to be honest, you can't call Leggett a bus, because if you playing wide receiver and shit, you barely even getting the ball thrown to you. Your quarterback already on his ass before the ball come out. Basically, you just running routes. You ain't even looking for the fucking ball. Like, man, that shit ain't coming.
You gotta get my cardio love.
That shit get old running routes 24/7, and the fucking ball never gonna get to you.
Yeah.
And Leggett's playing out of position. Leggett's really a slot wide receiver.
Man,
at his young age, he's a slot wide receiver right now. And
Well, I mean, let's be honest with you, man. I mean, I guess we'll have to say, is Bryce a team killer, man? Like, far as morale. I mean,
Bryce Young fucked the team. Bryce Young has fucked the team. Big Cat said this a while ago. Ain't nobody paid attention to it. When we did all that trading for Bryce Young, it was official. If he played or didn't, the team was fucked for 5 years. We were 5 years fucked. We ain't number 3 years into it now. 2 more to go.
Let me ask the listening audience. Let me ask the listening audience real quick. Listening audience out there, do we have a chance against Arizona? Let me know in the chat.
Only reason we got a damn chance to be Arizona because they about to fuck up too. Arizona have everything going good, and they'll just do some dumb shit.
Well,
we got
with the mix of them having a decent running game, and you add Kyler Murray in, a little bit of trickery here and there, the Carolina Panthers are very susceptible to losing this game. Especially once again, they can't stop the run.
Yes, sir.
You can't put the game on Kyler Murray's hand. I mean, what you gonna get? We barely
Shout out
beat
to
them.
Gabe Mack. Gabe Mack says, I was at that Jacksonville game right behind the team, and yeah, you could tell the team was mad at Bryce the way they wasn't even in the huddle. Yeah, so you're right, Andrew.
Nobody fucking with Bryce Young, man. He's such a nice guy. Nobody want to cuss him out because he's so nice. We need a fucking Robbie Anderson back. Cuss that bitch out.
Yeah, Robbie Anderson will give you the
you saw what happened. It got Terrence Marshall and Bozeman up out of here.
Cuss that bitch out.
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely did. Yeah. You seen that look on Robert Hunt's face. You see the frustration of Robert Hunt after the game. You see that?
You can see it. You really could. You can see it. Even with Leggett, you could see it.
You can
even when goddamn
he sucked the life right out of the locker room, you guys. He really has.
Man, anytime you're on a press conference and your wide receiver respond to you as little buddy, man, nobody care for you no more, Bo.
Little buddy. Who said that?
Leggett called him little buddy. He was talking one day. He was like, little buddy getting it. He just got to find. He was trying to get out the conversation. What happened was when he started talking, he done went too far in the shit. He tried to pull himself back out of it. Little buddy. He just got to. He got his confidence.
Who was the last player walking back through the tunnel after the game? Who was the last player? Bryce Dipper Young. Looking sad, looking pathetic.
You don't walk in last too. You know this about to be it. Your NFL career over. Shit, you want to get enjoy this?
I'm already in the locker room. I'm already gone.
Hell no.
I'm gone.
Bryce Young is looking at the stadium and enjoying walking across that field because he
Said
know
this
his
is
day is
last
getting
time.
real short.
Said this is last time. This is last time being the starting quarterback playing against the Jacksonville
Bryce
Jaguars. Let me get
Young
my
is
last
on a
look.
fucking farewell tour.
Yep. Let me get my last look. Damn, it was nice. All right, Jacksonville, I'm out. Oh,
Man,
I'll feed that motherfucker a bunch of Little Caesar pizza. You won't goddamn eat no gourmet pizza. Nothing. You eating all Little Caesar. This is punishment.
and I honestly think the boy is trying his best to be a good quarterback. It just ain't there. NFL just wasn't for him.
I'm gonna tell you how you know he's not trying to be a good quarterback. You gonna see
No,
him.
he's trying.
No, you're not, because you're gonna in this offseason you're gonna see him with a different set of team. You're gonna see him with his own quarterback coach, nutrition, strength coach. You're gonna see him spending that money back into himself to be better. I don't see him going around asking Russell Wilson, what you did, what's your resume, you know what I'm saying? This, that. No. Bryce come in, he got like a golfer mentality. He come in with the golfer body, the golfer look, and think he just about to go out there and,
Okay,
you know,
I'm gonna ask you a question. Name one quarterback you think he should have been asking a question from.
Russell Wilson.
For what? That
You
bitch
mean?
can throw.
What you mean? Russell Wilson?
You are
Russell
asking him to
Wilson.
ask.
Listen,
You are asking him to ask other quarterbacks for ability that he ain't got.
regardless of what you say, Russell Wilson is a Hall of Fame quarterback, and he got
No,
a
I
ring.
ain't saying nothing about Russell Wilson. I'm saying you were asking Bryce Young to ask how to improve his game with abilities from quarterbacks that got better
No.
abilities than
I'm
him.
talking about his off season. I ain't talking about improving my game on the field. I'm talking about off season wise. What you doing? Do you have a different team? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to build myself. You see how I look? I'm trying to look different.
It
Bryce
ain't them,
still look.
man.
Bryce still looked the same as he looked at Alabama.
That's all he got. That's his bag. He ain't got shit else. He can't improve it. That's all he got.
So how can
He
you
ain't
believe
about,
that?
the bitch don't run no 4-4, and he don't got no goddamn arm and sling it down the field 80 yards. Shit, that's all he got. He giving you the best of him.
I mean, you like basketball, but you know basketball players, they invest in themselves. They have a team. And
Man,
and you an NFL player and you can't adopt none of that. And you just go, well, I'm gonna just go away and have OTA off season. Carolina Panthers, they got they're very good. They gonna get me in shape and I'm gonna be ready to go, guys. Sick of this, man.
look, man, Bryce Young can't do no. He look, bro. He doing the best he can do right now.
Oh,
If
the
you try
best
to
he
give him a
can do.
little more on his goddamn plate, oh fuck, he be goddamn running backwards down the field.
Well, stay right there. Let me read out the Cheshire Cat. Shout out to Cheshire Cat. He said, "When do you think Canales will bench Bryce Young?" Look, man, I just can't see them going into a home opener if we get another blowout, right? So if we only hang up 10 points next week and Bryce plays the way he played, I find it extremely hard that they're going to put their product in front of the home team. So I think next week, to me, it's next week. If he doesn't come out, I mean, you got to.
Mm,
I mean, what does management say to his fans if
mm,
we come out back to back weeks and we score 10 points, but we giving up 20 plus? What do
mm,
you say
mm,
to your
mm,
fans? What message are you sending to your fans that, hey, here you go, buy
mm,
more
mm.
crap? You know what I mean? So I mean, yeah, to me, it's you come out next week and you have multiple touchdown games and you better have over 200 yards passing at least. And
Yeah,
if not, dog, you're back to the bench you go, and then we're working up a
yeah.
trade for you, man. Hell, I'll take a 6th round pick for Bryce Young
Ooh,
just to get him
wee.
out to go. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
Because
wee.
Yeah, I'll take the goddamn. I'll just fucking pay the rest of his shit off. Cut that bitch.
well, here's the problem. Here's the problem. Tepper's scared that the same thing that happened to Baker Mayfield, the same thing that happened to Sam Darnold is going to
Yeah.
happen to Bryce Young.
He
Y'all
ain't got
remember
nothing to
when
worry about.
Sam Darnold left? He went to Minnesota, won 14 games. You see what happened when Baker left us? He went to the Rams, won a game off of 24 hours rest, and then turned around, got traded. I mean, then turned around, got signed by the Bucks, and turned around, made that team what they were. So, see, he don't want to be the owner that goddamn looks like he messed it up. I messed it up. I messed. The bottom line is this: you got to get out of your head, Tepper. Get out of your head. You can't think about what it. That's like saying that. Let me ask you this: What if my girl leaves me and go gets with another man? Will she thoroughly become the best version of herself, or be thoroughly pleased, or will she do this for the next man? Do that. You got to get that out your head. If you know
That's
it's
the
killing
problem.
you, you know it's hurting you. You can't think about what life is going to happen with that person afterwards. You just got to cut your losses and start anew, bro. And that's ego and that's pride. And until you swallow your pride, until you swallow your ego, you can't allow for resolution or peace to come into this organization. You're going to be forever chasing the win. And last time I checked, hasn't nobody caught the win? And you know anybody that caught the win? Has anybody ever caught win? I know, because
No.
you can't catch it. So my thing is this: for peace of mind sakes, cut your losses, dog. Take your L's, man. It happens in life. I told you, you're gonna lose, and you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose, and you're gonna lose some more, and then you're gonna start winning again. But until you cut bait and face the man in the mirror, David Tepper, we will not fix this organization. And that's what you got to do with Bryce, dog. Cut that bait, man. Cut that bait,
Preach,
man. You know what I mean? So
preach the truth, big cat. Preach
he's
the truth.
strangling us, man. As a fan, bro, I feel like I'm being choked out.
Yeah, most definitely. He most
Choked out.
definitely put that goddamn.
The
He most
press
definitely put
facility,
that
he fucked the
goddamn
team right there.
I
that
swear to
Copa
God, I
clutch
feel like
on
I'm
you.
being choked out
He
watching these
put that
niggas, bro.
Copa clutch on you. That $1 million dream sleep. Yeah, he's wiggling you down,
Yeah, man.
talking to you on the way while you going down, unconscious. Go sleep. You'll wake up next.
I feel like I'm being
It'll be
choked out when I
everything will be
watch these
okay.
niggas.
Yeah.
Fan
Yeah.
base in here choke. I mean the owners.
Well,
At some point, I start to feel like you messing with my intelligence, right? Now listen,
Mm,
I ain't no college, or I'm in college now, but I ain't no scholar or nothing like that, right?
yeah.
But when you keep feeding me shit, it's almost like you're playing with my mind. Like I don't
Mm,
know what that tastes like, right? You know, it's almost like you playing with me, dog. It's like you messing with my mind, dog. It's like you saying that, hell, no matter what, they'll buy tickets. Hell, no matter what, they'll
yeah.
still buy jerseys. Hell, no
Yeah.
matter what we put on. Now, let me tell you what they're doing to you. They're playing with your top.
Mm.
Shout out to what's his name?
Who you
The
talking about?
nigga with the dreadlock. What's his name? Chris,
Talking
what's his
about
name? The guy, the podcast with the dreadlocks. T Money. Shout out to T Money.
Oh yeah, T
They
Money. Yeah.
playing on my
On
top,
my
dog.
top. Yeah, yeah. That's his line.
Because yeah,
Stop
that's his
playing with
line.
my
Shout out
top,
to him.
dog.
Yes, sir. Now listen. Do you know that David Tepper made over $100 million last
Mm.
year
Yeah, for sure.
in profit? In profit. So
Yeah, yeah, for
in
sure.
case you guys don't know,
Yeah,
this was a 5-win team last year. In case you
yeah.
guys don't know, even though we were suffering as fans, David still profit.
Yeah. Tell him,
David
big
still
cat.
profit.
Tell him. Tell him.
$100 million. Do you know
Hey,
what that means? That means after he paid the roster, after he paid the coaches, after he paid for facility repairs, after he did all the stuff, he still came out
yeah,
netting over $100 million
yeah,
profit.
yeah.
So what
we
you're
Hey,
got
telling
one.
me is I don't give a damn what my fan base wants. I don't give a damn about winning. I don't give a damn about anything as long as I see them greens. And I
yeah,
don't
the
mean them greens things.
greenery.
Yeah,
Yeah,
them greens things. I mean the dollar
yeah,
bills.
We just gotta
yeah,
give that to one
Mo.
player, big cat. Shit, he can afford to make that this year.
So when you tell me as a fan that I need to support somebody who clearly showing me that they don't give a damn about my fandom or my well-being as a fan, what would I look like keep supporting? What I look like buying tickets? What I look like buying jerseys? What I look like supporting that? You win either way.
Exactly.
You win if we lose, you lose if we. I mean, we win. You win if we lose. You win if we win. But as a fan, we don't win if we lose. We lose. We lose when you win. We win when you lose. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. No,
Well,
man.
this, well, just like what you said. Now, only he gets the hundred millions of dollars off the parking concession and everything else, what that he's entitled to. He also getting an additional 200 to $300 million off the TV rights deal. So he's banking damn near almost $500 million per year. So this is why I am telling people that he has no problem waking up and firing Dave Canales. He does not care if he has paying 4 or 5 coaches. He don't give a damn. A lot of NFL owners do it, and they still there. They still getting money. So It's up to David Tepper what he wants to do. Either he's gonna surround himself with people who wants to win, or people who just want to see the Carolina Panthers nothing but money, and that's it. Remember, they got to come back to the table in 10 years with the city of Charlotte, and we don't know how this shit gonna go. We don't know how. We don't know how this going. This could go left field.
Absolutely. Shout out to Gabe Mack. He said, I went because I thought we was going to get Bryce Young from the week 18. We can win games with him, but they got me. Yeah, listen, man. And don't feel bad. You know what I mean? Don't feel bad at all, because at the end of the day, man, hope is not a bad thing, right? Hope is meant to inspire you. Hope is to keep you moving forward, right? So if you went into week 1 saying, I hope we're going to get this product that we have from week 18, you know what I mean? I don't blame you, right? Because I kind of bought in a little bit. I knew this was going to be a bad season, but I said, hell, at least we can come out here. We're going to be really competitive. I thought the pieces we had were decent enough to keep us in the game, and then the bottom fells out. You know what I mean? It felt like I've been, bamboozled, man. So yeah, I don't clown anybody for having hope of week 1, right? Jacksonville was a very winnable game, and it was just I don't know. It just didn't look. It just I don't have an answer for it. It didn't look like we were prepared, and I don't know. I can't necessarily give that all on Bryce. I got to give it on the defense as well, and maybe some on coaching. Right? I think this was a full-fledged, just a bad showing, and to put that on one man's shoulder, whether it be coaching, whether it be Bryce, or whether it be the defense, is not fair. So I think we got to spread the blame around. But at the end of the day, you're only as good as the quarterback takes you, right? So, although he's not the only one to blame, he does get the lion's share. He does get the lion's share. Yep.
Yeah, got to.
Yeah.
Got to. Like I said, who's your most talked about people on your team? The head coach and the quarterback. That's it. Who's the fall guys? The defensive coordinators and offensive coordinators. Of course they are. They only get talked about when they suck. But we all knew Everett sucked. So I've been past. I always say, I say this in 2024. I jumped on Everett so early in 2023. I finished them up in 24, and I say y'all can have them. I ain't gonna have to talk about them. I already know what it is with them. I'm not gonna use them as a scapegoat, because I'm going to the next ones. That's the quarterback and the head coach, and then from there I go to the general manager and then the owner. That's where I'm at. So I'm already ahead of schedule. So
You're going to like this, SLR. Shout out to Zulu King 910. He said, Big Cat, the play calling was whack. You hear that?
Been whack.
I knew you would like that.
I love it. I love it, man. I love it.
Y'all got to stop with that, man.
I love it. Continue to support. Getting Dave Canales up out of there. I want y'all to see. I just focus on play calling. That's gonna be my narrative. I'm only gonna focus on play calling with Dave. I don't care about anything else, about the judgments being made. I'm always focused on his play calling acumen. That's it. That's what we're gonna judge him by. His play calling. And that's what's gonna get him fired. You can just tell. He was bad in 2024. He's bad now. There's no pizzazz. There's no excitement. There's no new trend. He's not even trendy as a head coach. You're not doing nothing. There's no involvement. There's no nothing. It's just, Bryce, I'm gonna give you 3 plays. Go out here and make the best decision possible. That's it.
Well, I disagree, man. I think the play calling was just fine. I just think the execution was horrible. Shout out to NCMA Productions. How you doing? He says, if you think the play calling was whack, you don't watch film. Please get the all 22 before you speak on plays.
That all 22, that blinds you sometimes. That's the problem with y'all. Y'all sleep with all 22. You wake up to all 22. You sit your ass on the toilet and take a dump with all 22. That's the goddamn problem. Problem is y'all just need to watch the game and watch the play calling. And then when we lose, I don't want to hear y'all a couple weeks from now hollering about play calling, because I'm gonna burn y'all asses. Because I've been told y'all about it.
You gonna burn them?
The burn y'all. They're gonna stop playing with SLR. They're gonna stop.
You gonna burn them?
I don't want to hear about it. I'm gonna burn your ass. Listen. I am the Charleston White of the Carolina Panthers sector. I'm not playing no games. I'm gonna get you. I know everybody. I'm gonna get you. I don't want to hear about the play calling. I've been told y'all that. Stop with that shit.
You make sure you back your Sunday too, man.
I'm pulling up, big ass. Listen, this year right here, this the new jump. This everybody gonna be coming over here. This the takeoff right here. This what you want. This the content that you want in your life. Cause we're gonna tell you nothing but the realness. We ain't trying to hurt your feelings. We're just trying to make y'all get out of that delusional state, that fake ass propaganda that people like to spill. Give you some reality. Get a reality check in your life.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to do any content that's propaganda or just the hype and nothing like that. Just trying to give you a different perspective, man. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to hurt nobody, just doing my thing, man. But yeah, shoot, just giving my perspective, you know what I mean?
Because like you say, you hired Dave Canales being a good play caller. I mean, yeah, you can put Bryce in areas to be successful, but then when he's not being successful, it's your job week after week, every day until your ass get fired to come up with new concepts to implement in your playbook. Only great coaches know this. That's what you got to do, especially when you quarterback challenge and you got an owner that's telling you that you have to play with this guy. Make it happen. Stop coming in my fucking office and telling me about this guy. Get your ass out there and make it happen. You get paid $6 million a year. You got a 6-year deal.
That's all. I like this comment right here. You're not gonna like this one. Shout out to James Woodring. He says, "How do you play call for a man that's too short and got no arms?" I like that. Shout out to James Woodring, man. I agree with you, man.
Simple. Use your tight ends. Hand the ball off. Check down Charlie. T-Mac, you'll get a catch every now and then in there. Xavier, you will. Hey, let's see if we can steal the win. That's all you can do. That's as simple as you're going to get the play calling. Okay. Anything beyond that, you scratching your head. But y'all wasn't saying nothing about y'all wasn't saying nothing about his short arms when he was drafted and he had on that goddamn peach suit with the white Air Force Ones. Y'all was cheering and loving him. Just loving him. Bryce couldn't do no wrong, right? He couldn't do no wrong. Even when y'all gave him the pass after his rookie season, gave him the pass. Couldn't do no. He had short arms then. He was still 5'10". He was wearing hooker shoes. All of that. Skechers. And now he got jump, man. He think he cool. Yeah, and y'all think yourself is cool.
Now, shout out to Bud33345. Another good comment. He said, "When the quarterback is limited, the playbook is limited. Period." Good comment. Good comment.
Of course. Yeah, that's true.
Shout out to Leonard. Good morning, brother.
That's true. So why can't he have the best 10 plays then? That's true.
Let me ask you this. You're talking about having the best 10 plays. You really think a defensive coordinator can't figure out an offense that's running 10 plays, nigga?
Nothing else we could do. There's nothing, unless we put the Red Rocket in Hendon, there's nothing else we can do. We just 10 plays. That's all we can do, bro.
Yeah. What's up, Lito?
I don't want Bryce hurt because I'm trying to get him traded. So, shit, we got to say, at this point, you said the 6th round pick. Shit.
Yeah, if we got a 5th round, or we got a 4th and a 5th round for Thielen, nigga, shit, we can get that for Bryce. Maybe a 3rd round. If niggas out here giving 4th and 5th round for a 35-year-old, I know we can at least get 1 3rd round for Bryce. I mean, a couple 3rd rounders.
I don't know. The only decent trade partner that's been willing to do any type of trade with us has been the LA Rams.
Shout out to Lito. He said, "Big Cat, we got to build this team by drafting offensive linemen. It starts with the O-line, then the quarterback." Sir, we already got a decent offensive line. It's not the nigga. Do you know we only got sacked 1 time yesterday?
I don't get it.
I mean, 1 time, brother. I mean, brother. I'm gonna hit you with the Leo, brother.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna hit him with that
Leo.
Hey,
we got sacked 1 time. If I
They're
told
gonna
you
have to,
nigga only got sacked one time, you say, "Oh, we win, right?" No, brother.
you got to lay off the old line. You got to lay
Yeah,
off the
man.
offensive line.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna tell
don't
you
know.
that right now. I listen. Be thankful that you have an old line like we got. Yes, yeah, no, it's not top 5.
Yeah.
Could it be top 10ish? Yes. If we had a decent quarterback that can play and make the throws, we could have a top 5 offensive line. But still, at the same time, though, we got the road graders. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to buckle down to your road graders. You're gonna have to lead the way with the running backs, and until our quarterback can show us something, that's what we're gonna have to do.
Oh yeah. Shout out to who's this? Big Al. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to Macaroni Official. He say trade Bryce Young for Anthony Richardson. No, sir. No, no, no,
I wouldn't, but if
no.
if the Colts release Anthony Richardson, yeah, I'll most definitely most definitely I'll holler at him for sure. Why not? It's talent. You know what I'm saying? Hey, same thing with Bryce Young. Everybody say he ain't the right fit for us. All right, Anthony Richardson was never the right fit for the Colts. Bringing him in as competition for Bryce. Nah, I can't have both of them in the quarterback room. There's only one room for one quarterback. If we bring Anthony Richardson in, Bryce got to go. I just don't want to have the situation where we had with Cam, when we had trade value for Cam, when we still kept him, when we should have released him or traded him a long time ago. So we just don't want to fall in no situation as that. If we're gonna cut bait with Bryce, just go ahead and do it and go on. Shit.
That's a good
So we're
point. Shout out to Bud3345. He said it was just like a high school team that runs the wing T offense. They do that because the quarterback is limited in passing, and he's right, man. I mean, there's only so many plays that you can call for a 5'9" guy with I mean,
no,
brother. I mean, if you're crying about the play call, I mean, fuck, man. I mean, what do you want? Bro. That's like
but
let me ask you this, man. And I hate to get well. I'm not gonna get vulgar.
yeah,
Well, I don't want to get too vulgar, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that analogy. I'll do another analogy. Here, I use another friendly analogy. That's like having small feet trying to wear a size 15 shoe. You're gonna be tripping all over the place, dog. You know what I mean? So like when you be crying, but we need to throw the ball down the field and well, go find a guy with baby feet and put him in a size 15 shoe. And you tell me how that works out for him for comfortability and walking every day. He's gonna be tripping left and right. So I don't want to hear why we running an open offense and all. You just can't. And if you're talking about just sitting around and running, like these dinks and dunk, this is the NFL. All these niggas run 4.3s, 4.5s and shit. You can't sit here and dink dunk around the line of scrimmage, dog. You can get away with that for maybe about a series or two, and then them niggas adjusting to that, and now you over with, Shoot.
yeah. Hey, that's the job of your head coach. And when they do that, he need to make adjustments the same way. You got to ask yourself. Look at Kevin Stefanski. Look what he did to Dylan Gabriel. And Dylan Gabriel is allegedly shorter than Bryce Young. So what makes the difference? Who's the better quarterback then? Because a lot of people say Dylan Gabriel was straight trash. He couldn't beat Shador out. But look, that's how I know it's indictment on Bryce. That's why Bryce is mad. It's even worse that Dylan Gabriel is a better quarterback than him. This dude is frustrated. He might be on suicidal watch. Hey, if anybody got Bryce's number, social media, whatever, just check on him and just put the heart emoji on him, saying it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Just it's gonna be all right. Just make sure y'all gonna need to check on him. Gonna need to.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll wrap it up right here with this last little comment. Shout out to Cameron Davis. He said, our only weakest link Sunday was Austin Corbett, the high snaps,
Oh my.
maybe a couple snaps by Josh Neiman. Yeah, man, that center combination, Corbett, that ball was damn near flying over his head. I'm surprised we didn't get one to fly over his head, but it wasn't looking crisp. The play clock situation, we were snapping the ball like at 3 seconds left on the play clock. It was not an efficient showing offensively, and yeah, I don't see it getting any better here, man. You had all off season, all training camp. And to me, it just doesn't look good here. I give you the final word, SLR. Anything you want to talk about?
No.
You good? You there, nigga? Oh, okay. Okay. I want to say thank you guys for tuning into the channel. 1995 The Roar. This has been El Grande Gato, also known as the Big Cat. 95ers, let me hear your roar, man. Do me a favor. Hit the sub up button. Make sure you share and like. I want to thank everybody who donated with the super stickers. Thank you all for hitting the like button, share button, subscribe button, all that other good stuff, man. And until next time, man, keep pounding. Pause up, man. 95ers, let me hear your roar. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good show, man.